So, Alex Stewart, have you been feeling this way ever since we got back from our fact-finding mission out to the farthest reaches of deep space to research for our Space Mountain episode?
I really don't know how long I've been feeling this way, Freddy Martin, but I've been feeling it for a while. I mean, I gotta just say, I'm tired. Tired to my core. The strain of writing episode after episode, researching attraction after attraction, creating cheesy bit after cheesy bit, it just starts to pile up after a while. I'm just burnt out. Totally and completely burnt out. And to what end? I feel like our show is fun and cheesy and whatever, but what does it truly change? What kind of impact does it actually have?
Well, first off, it's made me really hungry for cheesy bits, but I'm really sorry to hear that you're feeling this way, pal. The stresses of creating projects like the Backside of Water can for sure, they take their toll, both emotionally and mentally, but there's nothing that can recharge the old creative battery like a spin on the Mark Twain riverboat here on the rivers of America, right here in the happiest place on Earth. And what makes it even more special is riding it during the most magical time in the park, the holiday overlay. There's holiday cheer everywhere you look, bud. How can you not feel inspired?
Freddy, to show you just how burnt out I am, not even a ride on this here Mark Twain riverboat during the holidays is snapping me out of this funk. You know what? I'm so burnt out. Yeah, I'm so burnt out that I wish I didn't even start this drafty old podcast in the first place.
Oh, whoa, Al. You cannot mean that.
I can, and I do mean it, Freddy. This podcast has brought me nothing but stress and a whole heap and helping of hair loss. And for what? I feel like I've wasted the last 7 years of my life.
Whoa, slow down there, buckaroo. Look, pal, I see how you feel, but I think we need to pull out all the stops on this one. You know what's going to change your tune on this? A go around at the stern of this here riverboat, and I just happen to know the captain who's at the helm tonight. You wait right here, and I'm going to go see if we can't arrange for you to give this old steamer a little toot-toot on the whistle. I think it's just what the doctor ordered. I'll be right back.
Whatever, Freddy. It's all useless.
I wouldn't count on that. Now you wait right here while I go get the captain.
Good luck. But there's no changing my attitude this time. I'm done. Can't go on with this show any longer. Oh. Hey, that must be a new animatronic by the cabin on the island there. Is that a drowning keelboat captain animatronic? Hey, that's no animatronic. That's a person in the water. Hey, you! What are you doing in the water? Oh, where's a cast member when you need one? There's no time. Hang on, buddy! Now, get inside this old formerly burning cabin, pal. This Anaheim winter air will nip at you something fierce if we don't get you warmed up.
Thank you.
Oh, don't mention it. Now, sit here at the table while I get this fire started in this here stove. Matches. You'd think a cabin that was perpetually on fire for decades would have plenty of matches. Oh, here they are. All right, there we go. You should be warmed up in no time.
Much obliged, sir. Much obliged.
Don't mention it, but I gotta ask, what were you doing taking a dip in the rivers of America in the middle of December, old-timer?
Well, I was saving you, actually.
Wait, come again? I got some water in my ear here. It sounds like you said you were saving me, when in reality, it was actually quite the opposite.
On the contrary, Alex. I overheard you and your friends talking about how you wish you'd never started your show, The Backside of Water, and I knew I had to do something about it.
So you jumped in the water?
Hey, a little life-saving can help clarify someone's thinking on subjects both big and small.
You think so, huh? Well, I can tell you, I'm not changing my mind. I'm tired of that dusty ball and chain. I wish I'd never started that old show in the first place.
Say what?
I said I wish I had never started the Backside of Water podcast in the first place.
Oh, Alex, you must never, ever wish something like that. Hey, that gives me an idea. Are you sure? You think?
What are you doing, old man?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, mister, I'm starting to get a little nervous over here. You sure you didn't hit your head or something?
Never mind.
What?
Okay, it's done.
Wait, what's done?
You got your wish. You officially never started the Backside of Water podcast.
What? Wait, are you off your nut, guy? Hey, look, I don't have time for this. I need to get out and find my buddy Freddy.
Well, good luck with that, Mr. Stewart.
Say, now that you're safe and sound, can you take care of yourself? I gotta get back over to the Frontierland and try to connect with him.
Go on. I can take care of myself.
Well then, best of luck to you, Mr.
Travers. Henry Travers.
Yeah, right. Well, good luck to you, Mr. Travers, and maybe get that head looked at once you get out of here, yeah?
Oh, whatever you say. And, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Now, to find Freddy. All right, back on the mainland. Time to give Freddy a buzz here and call it an early night. Man, things have gotten a little strange around these parts. Ugh, of course my phone's dead. It must be from this swim. No matter. I'll just give it some time to dry out, and then I'll give Freddy a call. In the meantime, churro time. Okay, the closest churro cart is right by the Golden Horseshoe. There, okay. Hello, one churro, please.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I said I'd like one churro, please.
A churro? Here at Disneyland?
Hey, what's weird about that? It's a cinnamony staple here.
More like it used to be. Oh gosh, I haven't sold a churro in the park for over 5 years now. I have some turkey legs available if you'd like one of those, though.
Oh, get that hammy abomination away from me.
Whoa, calm down, sir.
I'm sorry, I'm just having churro withdrawals.
Well, if you can do me a favor and have your withdrawals somewhere else, that'd be great. I have turkey legs to sell. Hello, sir.
11 turkey legs, please.
Wow, that's odd.
What's odd?
Go!
Sorry to frighten you like that. I was just making my way out of the park and saw you talking to yourself again. Is everything all right, Alex?
Everything's perfectly fine, thank you. I just can't seem to find a churro here at Disneyland.
Well, of course you can't.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh, they stopped selling churros at Disneyland 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's what that cast member back there just told me as well. What the heck? How could they just stop selling one of their most famous snacks in all the park?
Oh, that's simple. It's because they stopped being famous.
Wait, what are you talking about, Harry?
It's Henry, and the only reason churros grew so much in popularity was due to the fact that you and the gang never ever stopped talking about them on your podcast. Without you talking about them on the podcast, people just kind of forgot about their little fried delight, and slowly they disappeared, simply forgotten by the masses, replaced by more turkey legs, actually.
Okay, pal, now I really think you need to see a head doctor. Something definitely came loose when you jumped in the river.
I'm not crazy, Alex. Watch this. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah?
Does Disneyland sell churros?
Where do you think we are? Magic Mountain? Get a turkey leg, buddy. They're way better.
See what I mean?
Okay, I see what's going on here. It's me. I'm the one who's had something happen when I jumped in the water. The cold must have jostled my frontal lobe or something.
Oh, well, if that's what you want to believe,
Okay, now I've really got to go, pal. I've got to get over to the Tiki Room. That's where Freddy and my rendezvous point is for the fireworks if we ever get separated in the park. I'm just going to go hang out in the lanai until he gets there. Then I'm getting a CAT scan. Goodbye, Harley.
Henry. Actually, I think I'll head that way with you, if you don't mind.
Suit yourself. Come on. There's nothing that can soothe this old soul quite like the lulling sights and sounds of the Tiki Room lanai. Hey, where's the Tiki Room?
What do you mean?
I mean, Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. A Disneyland staple. There's nothing here but...
A Lilo and Stitch meet and greet.
No! What is going on here, Hadley?
It's Henry, and without the Backside of Water podcast to share the rich history and awesome stories behind these original Disneyland attractions, the public's appreciation and nostalgia for these classic attractions waned, and people simply stopped visiting the birds that sang words and the flowers that crooned. Eventually, Disney executives decided that birdseed was way too expensive, so they opted to close the door to the Tiki Room and turn the lanai into this little Lilo and Stitch meet and greet until they can gut the animatronics out of the building. It's a great idea, don't you think?
Wait, what are they going to do after they gut it?
What they always do in situations like this. They're going to turn it into a quick service restaurant. You should see what they have planned for where the Jungle Cruise used to be. It's an extended Indiana Jones queue area. Fascinating.
No! Okay, look, guy, I don't know what you've done to me and to the happiest place on earth, my happiest place on earth, but this is really becoming quite the nightmare. I just want to find my friend Freddy and get out of here. I can't stand to see the park like this.
This is what you wished for, Alex.
What are you talking about? I didn't wish for Disneyland to become a churro-less wasteland of closed classic attractions.
Well, what did you expect would happen when you wished that you had never started the podcast? Did you think that it would come without any consequences? What we do in this life matters, Alex. But what we don't do in this life, well, that matters even more.
Okay, look, I'm done. I'm done with these mind games, Hindley. I just want to meet up with Freddy so I can leave. I just want to find Freddy.
I don't know if you do, Alex.
Enough. I'm going to ask you one more time. Where is the old man? Where's Freddy?
He's on Main Street!
Okay, here we are, Main Street, USA. Now, where can I find him?
Well, he's right in front of you, Alex.
Where? I don't see him.
Look, over by the Great Moments with Mr. Chapek Theater.
I see a guy in an Aloha shirt, shorts, a fanny pack, and... Oh, no. Is he wearing socks with sandals?
I'm afraid that's him.
What's he doing? Is he with that family taking the photo with Mickey? I don't think he is. It looks like he's trying to get their attention, and he's being a little bit pushy and awkward about it, too.
He's trying to get anyone's attention who will listen.
What do you mean?
You see, Alex, without the podcast, Freddy doesn't have a place to share his fun stories and facts about his favorite place. So instead, he's here, in the park, hopelessly wandering from family to family, sharing his little factoids and tidbits of knowledge for anyone to hear.
But nobody's listening. They're all ignoring him.
Because no one wants to be bothered with hearing that kind of information at the park. If only there was a way for them to hear all about it beforehand, so they could truly appreciate this place for what it is. Instead, they're subjected to crazy Uncle Freddy spouting off some nonsense about the significance of Main Street USA's window design.
No, this is awful. Just awful. Henry, what happened to my original co-host Harrison? Tell me something terrible didn't happen to him, too.
Well, at this point, we have no clue what happened to him. In 2015, the year you started the podcast, Harrison left the United States to find his purpose, his calling. You see, his true calling was podcasting, but without your spark of an idea, he wandered aimlessly. A lone candle flitting through the dark night. Last anyone heard, he disappeared into the jungles of Costa Rica on a vision quest. No one has seen him since.
And Annie? Henry, don't tell me something awful's happened to Annie.
Annie? Oh, Annie. Annie wandered about looking for her place in the world for the longest time. She finally found a place. She now works Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. as a software engineer for the Paperwhite Digital Paper Company, designing the settings menu for their new app, The Blank Page.
No, not a 9-to-5 job, Annie. Not the thing you've run from your entire life. Wait. What about her husband? Their new baby?
They never met. In a long turn of events, they met because she decided to say yes to hosting the podcast with you, and since they never met, no brand new baby either. On her nights off, she goes home to her houseplant, Seymour, and spends weekends braiding the hair of the newly acquired cats at the local rescue.
Oh, Henry, what have I done?
You've gotten your wish, Al. You're no longer tied down by the burden of that ball and chain podcast. You're free from having to delve into the rich history, awesome stories, and fascinating details behind your favorite Disney attractions, blah, blah, blah. Now you have all the time in the world to pick up that paddleball hobby you've wanted to explore. Now you'll have time to scroll through social media more than you ever did before. It's glorious, isn't it?
I never knew what this podcast meant, Henry.
None of us truly ever knows the impact our choices have on the world around us, Alex. The little daily choices that change the course of our own story, or the seemingly insignificant decisions, like ones to start a podcast with friends, that alters so many things on so many levels and in so many ways in the lives of so many people.
I take it back, Henry.
Take what back?
My wish. I take it back.
Taking back a wish is not an easy business, Alex. It's...
Henry, I take it back, please. I take it back. I want a podcast again. You hear me, Henry? I want a podcast again. 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 I want a podcast again.
Al! Al!
Get away from me, Trivia Man.
Al! Al! What are you talking about? I leave for 3 minutes to get a hot chocolate and you fall asleep on this bench here on Main Street, face covered in churro dust. Hey, here's a napkin, bro.
Wait. My face is covered in churro dust?
Yeah?
My face is covered in churro dust.
Oh, are you okay, pal?
Freddy, my face is covered in churro dust. Oh, Merry Christmas, Freddy. Oh, Main Street, you never looked so good. Oh, Merry Christmas, you old emporium. Oh, Merry Christmas, you magic and joke shop. Oh, Merry Christmas, you old pity arcade. Merry Christmas, everyone. I want a podcast again.
From all of us at the backside of water, may your holiday season be filled with joy, happiness, and the richest of blessings.
Though the show was meant to be purely in fun, we never ever forget the gift that we have in you, our listeners, our friends, our Disney family. Your love and support truly means the world to us and fuels our passions for every word we write. May your new year be filled with a new spark of inspiration that ignites hope and magic in the world around you. Happy holidays, everyone.